is your message for today, in Winona?
The message is that there are hundreds of men and women that have suffered the injuries from clergy sexual abuse and betrayal by bishops. And there are hundreds upon hundreds of these people that have been abused have sought a time-tested judicial system in the United States. And the reason for that is generally to warn parents and the public about child predators, child sexual abuse, and to expose the abusers and those that are the complicit colleagues. But through all these different events in Minnesota, specifically clergy sexual abuse, and with this animal, Tom Adamson, where there are, I believe, upwards of 12 people that have found civil justice in the past, this is the first time that any bishop, let alone two, have tried to make a victim pay for court costs associated with an effort to find justice. And in this particular situation, the diocese here and the archdiocese kept wanting to turn this thing around to how much can we pay you to make you be quiet? And he says it's not about money. Give us the names, give us the locations so that we can take children out of harm's way. Now, the other thing that's very frustrating to us is that this bishop, Quinn, and the diocese have these policies about, oh, come to us, we'll help you.
Sure.
But what, come to us and we'll sue you? What, intimidate people to not reach out for help in healing and recovery from the injuries that were inflicted on them by their known priests, sex offending priests and other clerics in the diocese? It sends the wrong signal.
What message does it send to victims like yourself?
Well, how are we ever going, childhood sexual abuse. The Center for Disease Control, the United States government says that that is the primary social sickness in this country. How are we going to prevent this kind of injury happening from so many other children in the future? You don't take an institution like the Catholic Church, the Diocese of Winona, and say, if you follow our request to come to us if you've been harmed, then we'll sue your ass. That sends the wrong message. Did I swear?
No, no. No.
And then here I think it's even more, it's so sad that, what is it, a block away, 2 blocks away, you have the National Child Protection Training Center who are working across this country teaching people how to do forensic interviews, how to respond to families where there's a young child that's been abused. And then you have Quinn trying to stop people from reaching out for help. If I was a Catholic, let alone being abused by a priest, if I'm a Catholic being abused by my stepdad, my mom, the next door neighbor, my uncle, am I going to go to my church to look for some answers, some solutions? He's sending baptized Catholics away from the issue. That's pathetic.
What is your message for your average, everyday Catholic churchgoer? What can they do? What kind of statement can they make to make a difference?
Tell this bishop to do whatever, follow the Pope's directive. Do whatever you can to prevent more sexual abuse of children. Do what you can to reach out to those that have been harmed. The Catholics in this diocese should walk up here, pound on that door, and say, Bishop, you are wrong to try to silence this survivor and to silence others that have been harmed.